To review, the patterns of development are narration, description, exemplification, process analysis, cause and effect, comparison and contrast, classification and division, and lastly, definition. Let's go ahead and talk about process analysis. The pattern of development that presents a series of steps in a procedure in chronological order and shows how this sequence of steps leads to particular results is process analysis. It could also be explaining how to do something, how others do it, or just how certain things occur. And here are the three questions that go along with process analysis. How did it happen? What makes it work? Or how is it made? A process analysis is a discussion of the steps one must take to achieve a particular end. Some process analysis writing is intended for an audience that needs to learn how to perform a process themselves. For example, fixing a bent bicycle wheel, quitting smoking, finding a good job. Other process analysis writing is informative rather than instructional. Examples of this type include how to resolve the healthcare crisis and how to rebuild New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. So some process analyses work on both levels. For example, a discussion about how to respond to global warming will probably be both instructional and informative. Individuals can take many steps to control global warming, but other steps must be taken by corporations and governments as well. So the reader reads this kind of text for understanding as well as instruction. Here's an example of a process analysis paragraph. Today, I'd like to show you how easy it is to take pictures with a digital camera. You will need a light or sunny place, a simple digital camera with good batteries and a memory card in it, a little knowledge about the controls, and a subject you want to photograph. If you have all of these, then you are ready for the first step. Okay, this immediately addresses the audience. This is that ethos that's connecting with the audience. It's telling the audience where the writer is going with this. So this is really important for process analysis, to have an introduction like this, especially since this person is saying how easy it is to take pictures with a camera. All you'll need is light, a digital camera, batteries, and a little knowledge, and you can go photograph it. So this is connecting with an audience that probably doesn't know how to use a camera. If this were written for someone who's more experienced or had experience in something else that's kind of like taking a digital photograph, then your process analysis would probably sound a little bit different. So I just wanted to point that out, that this says something about the audience here in that first little sentence. Go to the place you have chosen for your picture. You will then need to find the on and off button on your camera and turn it to the on position. With your camera on and ready to go, look for the control that says auto or A. Make sure that this word is aligned with a line or mark near the control button. See how obvious this is written out for this person, for this audience. Besides having a picture of exactly what that is, you can pretty much tell how to do that step. Turn it to where the word is aligned to the line. Now you're ready to look through the viewfinder or at the screen at the back of your camera to find your subject. If your camera has automatically turned off while you are looking for the controls, click the shutter button once. The shutter button is usually near the control wheel and near the camera on and off button. Clicking it will wake the camera back up. So again, the diction here is tailored to an audience that doesn't know how to do this. When you are done with this step, make sure that everything you want to show in the picture appears in the viewfinder or screen. Finally, holding the camera very still, click the shutter button. Your picture is taken. As you can see, it's pretty simple to take pictures with an automatic digital camera. So see how detailed this is. This is a true process analysis. It's not just telling us, well, just go outside and take a picture. Okay, that's not anywhere near process analysis. So I want you guys to understand that process analysis really is a step-by-step process. This is a very instructional process analysis, and we'll read more in class about those more informational process analyses.